Do you know his Purity is the Light That Blinds Me video that I created? I don't know. How long ago did I create it? I mean, at least a year ago. Right? I don't know when I created it, but it has like 13,000 hits. See, you have to understand, I have thousands of videos out here. It's not that I have 168,000 hits to my videos, but that's because I have so many, you know. A lot of these videos have hardly any hits. I have no idea why some are more popular than others. I suppose, you know, people like sex, and my videos that talk about sex or whatever have more hits than, you know. And I think his Purity is the Light That Blinds Me. I'm reciting a couple of my sex poems. I look deranged, I guess. I just watched it now, trying to understand why it has 13,000 hits. That has 13,000 hits, and then other things have 50 hits, you know. So, I don't know. Anyway, this is for me. I like this video, what it says. Unfortunately, there were things that revealed things about my location, and that, or possibly did, maybe I'm just being paranoid. I had a brilliant idea to have these magazines all over the floor, and then I realized afterwards, and I'm looking, and I'm getting my mom's magnifying glass, I'm like, that has my mom's address and name on it. Do you think any psycho could possibly see that and come and kill us? And I'm like, you know what, I can't risk it. I'm even paranoid because there are people that know how to get into private videos. So, unfortunately, this video is going to be deleted. But I was very, I need to know what it said. I need that recorded. And my mom's not home. And this guy, as I said before, he sent me messages. I am going to read them. I just have to prepare myself, you know. Not exactly, I don't know. Don't deal with this world very well. But, let's see. And was not the one that, when I first got there, who had said that about, you know, that woman wasn't my friend. She was kind of, actually, she was somebody, just so you know, I was calling from a payphone at the train station. Wait a minute. And was not the one that, Wait a minute. That's right. I split these up. So, because you can't put big things out on. That's right. I need the big one that's like 20-something minutes. Is this it, my love? Is this it? My camera bat is bright right now. Hey guys. You watched me on the video, you know that I love to rip the ads on the magazines. And my mom has a whole bunch of glamour self and Cosmo that I love in just that order. I love Glamour magazine. My mom got me a prescription for years. A subscription for years. And when I tell them, people think you're weird, you know, there's ads in a magazine. So I like to do it, and I like to organize things. I like to organize my mom's closet. I've made her give clothes to charity, you know, that some people wear. I like to rip these magazine ads out, because then you're left with the meat and potatoes of the magazine, and the magazine doesn't feel so daunting to read. And I eventually plan to read all of these magazines. You can see what it's for. I already started reading some of them, and I like reading them. They're fun. And there's more. Omar, come here. Most of the magazines I'm going to want to read. Some of them are not. Some of them she has that I would want to read. And I don't know, something it's called. I don't know what it's called. It's like, it's just weird crap. It's like All You magazine, something that I would be interested in, you know. But anyway, I'm going to call Omar. Omar will come in. I don't know if my mom's dog will come in, but Omar will come in here. Because he is ever the curiosity, you know, with the curiosity, and I closed the door, so he'll come in here and you'll see that Mama. He had lost. I weighed him. I could barely hold him. I'm feeling better, by the way. My back's feeling better. Funny how that happens when you're not being woken up every fucking night by coughing. People talking in their sleep. People hacking and coughing. People getting up to go to the bathroom. As I already told you about the masturbator. Who I never actually caught doing that, but I know, but at least not recently. I did catch her, as I told you, months ago when she first came there, shortly after I did. I came April 26th, she came a couple months later. And I did catch her, I just didn't, naive me, I didn't know what she was doing. I just thought she was having drug withdrawals, I didn't understand. And a woman, I would say to my bunkmates, she's under the covers every night after dinner, and she's moaning. I mean, she must be going through severe drug withdrawals, and my bunkmates would be like, it sounds like sex sounds, but who would be doing that with the lights on, you know, and then people walking around, who would do that?
I want to place for that.
I know, she would.
I'm certainly not, you know.
Anyhow, not being woken up by her crawling around in her bed and whispering, so I would move near her because it was the button that I needed for the sake of my back and my sanity. So I was in the front of the bathroom. I was being woken up all the time. I was in the top bunk. Anyway. So anyway, weight Walmart, couldn't even hold him in my arms. This was just a week and a half ago, and I've gotten better because I can relax. I do still walk, you know, very slowly, whatever. I walk to my mom's library, and it takes a while. And I take the bus part way and walk part way. I walked both ways. I should have done that, but I wanted to stay at the library longer than the bus would run, so there you go. I'm doing much better. My back's getting better. I still want to get that MRI. You know, I have to get it approved here in Massachusetts. You know, my Mass Health and your primary care doctor, they have to get approval from that. You know, they have to get approval. And it was the holidays. I mean, I just went last week and got my X-ray results, which just showed degenerative disc disease, DDD, or something like that, degenerative disc syndrome, which is just arthritis or whatever, just because of my age, and I'm 44 years old. It's not because anything serious is going to show up on the x-rays, and it did. That was just that. But I need an MRI, and it has to get approved, of course, because it's very expensive. But Omar lost 1.5 pounds in less than 3 weeks. Because I had visited my mom, and I put my foot down, and I talked to her at the shelter. Like I was talking to you, know, I was just doing the shelter, and even the vet said the doctor said this way, and I'm so proud of my mom because she lost, Omar lost 1.5 pounds in a little less than 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Good deal, Mama. I'm proud of you. My mother and I watched Magic Mike last night. I rented it from Redbox, and I want to see movies that they don't have in Redbox. They had it in Blu-ray, but we don't have a Blu-ray DVD player. I want to see Young Adult. I want to see Shame. I want to see Big Miracle. Big Miracle was just sold out, except in Blu-ray. And I might order Netflix. And of course, like some of the other nurses, you get a lot of movies in that time. Now back to Omar. He's lost weight, although we didn't make him diet on Thanksgiving and a couple days, you know, Thursday, Saturday, he didn't diet. But he is the pursuer of that random paper towel or toilet paper, you know, that you leave lying around accidentally. So I know he'll come in here. I don't know if my mom's dog will. Her name's Angel, but Omar, come see Mama. Omar, come see Mama. Oh, maybe I was wrong. Maybe he won't come in. Usually he likes it too. Omar, come here. Mama. Mama wants to show you off to her friends and so. Omar, come here. Omar, come on. Omar, chicken.
I did. I was magazine on the floor, and I did.
I know you so well, dog.
You can see, really,
By the way, I did put on a few pounds probably. I'll put it. Come here. Come see Mama. Look at all the paper on the floor. You can play in it. Come on. Look. He does have to wear this leash all the time, by the way, because my mom is elderly and she can't capture him. Look on the show.
Not anymore, right, Oma?
Wiener's wet. Did you pee-pee on the rug? Mama has money now. Mama's gonna do things for herself. Mama, and for you. Mama's gonna get that. I had something rather on it. Okay. They give us some weight. Did you see my other video? My cute little video from, about a month ago, I think. The one, whatever, I forget what I labeled it, called it, but, you know, I was dancing. Pugda got fat, we'll be having none of that. Pugda got fat, we'll be having none. Omar got fat, actually. Omar got fat, we'll be having none of that. Omar got fat, we'll be having none of that. Omar's going on a diet. ASCP, don't want Omar being fat like I used to be. Here's mommy, I am down to 163. Probably a few pounds more now, maybe. I didn't
holidays or whatnot.
Diet on the holidays, around Thanksgiving, but now I'm going back to it. Come here, you want to play for that? Okay? Your wiener felt wet. I think my mom's house, I think if outsiders came in, they would be appalled. I am going to get her rugs professionally done. I am planning on doing that. Your wiener felt wet. I think she doesn't know when he pees, to tell you the truth. I'm going to soon be, I already wrote it. Just have to fine tune it, tweak it a little bit. What you up to, baby? And I'll be sending a letter to my aunt, Marion, basically starts off with, I don't like you, and I'm quite certain the feeling's mutual. However, setting aside our mutual dislike for one another, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for letting me come here and heal, and, yada, yada, whatever. And even if she did, and even if I only get 2 months, I'm hoping for more. I would still be I'm going to say this too, I'd be eternally grateful that she did not force my mother, because I imagine if I had arrived here and I would have never been able to heal, I would never do anything if I had lost my baby, I lost Omar. My mom loves him. But imagine, I'm so grateful, because my mom, every time I turned around for months that I was in, the first couple months, Marion, Omar's going bathroom on the floor, blah, 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 and my mom was keeping him in that carrier, the small one, whenever she left, and that was mean. And eventually, one day, he went cocking in there, and the little one, he went cocking a big one that Marion had gotten. He didn't like being in that carrier while she was gone. And she doesn't do that anymore, and I'm glad. I couldn't stop her from doing it. I'm just grateful that she didn't get rid of him. Marion could have forced her to get rid of him. That's what they have. My mother's not supposed to have another dog in this park, But she loves him, and so far so good, but now it's okay because I have $17,000 just about in the bank. When I have to get my next 1,000 in a week, I'll have 17,000 more then. So I don't have to live in fear anymore. I stopped living in fear because my mom assured me she would not get rid of Omar. And I'm like, well, what if they forced you? What if Mary forced you? She said she wouldn't do it. She would fight back or whatever. But I have the means now that I can do something about it, take care of him until I have the means now, which is kind of nice. What else is new? What's new with him? I thought he wanted to play in the paper. Do you want to play in the paper? Okay, we did 11 minutes of that one. Let's try this one. That, my friends, me. Doing what I've been doing for a long, long time. For times I even bothered to waste my money on magazines. These are all my mom's magazines. I love to rip the ads out of them. And my mom would say, why do you want to do that? Actually, when I did it with the magazines I had, they're my magazines, I bought them when I worked. It was like, looked at me strangely. But I guess when it comes to these, my mom's magazines, there's a lot of them. There's no Cosmo down here because I haven't done it yet to her pile of Cosmo. She threw a lot of magazines away. She's like me, she had tons of magazines. Because I want to eventually read all these magazines. That's what I want to do. And I want to eventually read all these magazines and the Christmas too. And having all of that, that makes it a less daunting task. And I used to do this even when I got my magazines, but when I was done with it, I feel like really reading magazines, but I did sometimes.
I see my lovely webcam.
I really like glamour.
Yes, you know you can.
I like self too.
This computer, Microsoft.
I just really like magazines.
Old, that phone number, everything, like INACCESSIBLE. So if you change your security information for 8 months, then so you keep your Skype anyway. Yes. Is my $70 or $80 Logitech. I recommend it the best. That's because I'm a channel again. Probably won't, but I want a good webcam.
Anyway, I've read all these other magazines, but I've also been reading the magazines. And it's fun, you know, as I've told you before, to read what it's like for quote-unquote normative people in this life.
When I watched All About Steve, which I had to leave at the end, I watched the end and started crying a little bit. What a cute movie.
It's okay, it's a little skin in front of it. It comes a shadow, but you know, I've told you before, these videos are not meant to be glam videos. And they're just meant to be real. I don't ever throw my videos away because they're my thoughts. You know, trial and error. Because I like reading the magazines. They're interesting. You're damaged goods. You're crazy. You're impossible to be with.
You're damaged. You're crazy. You're impossible to be with.
Those words and then some are, you know, things that I might hear from either sexes, either members of the human community, men or women. The thing is, you know how to, you know, people said to me, you know, Marion certainly has, and all variations of the above. Look, you're narcissistic. You. Yeah, I know, because
what are you guys doing?
It's okay for you to put me down left and right, because I have the audacity to my own heart, and even the teeniest little bit I'm narcissistic. I'm feeling so nervous. Anyway, all of those words, phrases, and then some of what I'm reading. thing is, you're not engaging in any great revelation, folks. You understand? You're not telling me anything that I don't already know.
Not telling me anything I don't already know.
Donald was big on that. Donald was damaged goods times a million. And he was brilliant, and he was able to clinically, dissect me in obviously a non-professional way since he wasn't a professional. I've already told you before what he came up with. Essentially the truth.
Mr. Lid box so much.
I'm not able to fall in love. What do you say? Oh, because that's not what makes you real. Being touched, being held, that is what makes you feel real. And he's right. It does. It is. And as I've said, the great thing about that is that I can engage in such things and be destructive inside as imaginable. It doesn't matter. But it sure as fuck matters when it comes to love and relationships and long-term and all that stuff, right? So yeah, whether you say it to me snidely or directly snidely or just behind my back or, out in the protection of cyberspace, the anonymity,
TV or yogurt?
Anonymity, whatever.
Let's see, what is this?
You're not.
Fiber? It just says fiber, I'm assuming it's vanilla. Oh, there we go. Vanilla and cereal. I've had these before.
At least I'm trying. And at least in my case, it's out there. For example, in these lovely magazines I've read that span all the way back from 2007, some I had at my own farce of a home, whatever, years ago, when I was still just whatever. I threw a lot of my magazines away, and I didn't read a lot of them as well as I guess probably my mom didn't, but I'm reading them now. I have nothing but time on my hands.
Nothing but time.
Different things I've read in these magazines already, and it's really cool. It teaches me things. Not just about weight loss, which is my passion. Weight loss and nutrition, all that kind of crap. I'm sorry. That's not my passion is writing, but my secondary passion is weight loss.
Well, I'm not eating anything you can have.
I love that kind of stuff. Recently read in the Love magazine after 4 weeks there, and it's this awesome. I like it. But anyway, different things I've read, like this professional athlete, female, her sister, beloved twin sister, was apparently suffering postpartum depression that nobody knew about. One day just decided to buy a gun and blow her baby's brains out in the backyard. I think I already read that, by the way. I think I got that magazine. My mom's been getting me a subscription for Glamour for quite a while. And what I say to that is,